Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. We are right at the start of a brand new week. I hope you had a good weekend. Hope you had enough rest. Hope you had enough fun and that you are ready and recharged to dive into this week with us and get started on a new one, a new opportunity, another blank canvas to create on this week. Our teacher for this week is Debbie Ford. And we dive into this week with a message from Debbie Ford that says, the world responds to how you see yourself. How do you see yourself? Anthony, good evening. Great seeing you, man. Hello. Let's get into today's message. Do you ever feel like you're giving it everything you've got while the world keeps throwing you unexpected curveballs? It can feel really frustrating, leaving us questioning our efforts and wondering if we're ever going to achieve the life we desire. But what if the true key to unlocking your best life lies not in controlling external outcomes, but in finding a healthy way to see yourself, finding a healthy way to treat yourself? Sunmuddy, good morning, happy Monday. And Beatrix, good morning, happy Monday. Great seeing you all. Our teacher for this week is Debbie Ford, and her message for the start of the week is, the world responds to how you see yourself. Here's a few quotes. She says, when you make peace with yourself, when you can really get to a place of having peace with yourself, the world will mirror back that same level of peace. She says, the world mirrors yourself back to you. If you love, nourish, and appreciate yourself internally, it will show up in your external life. If you want more love, give more love to yourself. If you want acceptance, accept yourself first. If you admire greatness in another human being, it is your own greatness that you are seeing. She says, live in the knowledge that you are a gift to the world. It is time to search out your uniqueness, applaud and acknowledge yourself, and let your own light shine. Maggie, a very good Monday morning to you. Welcome to the start of the new week. The message from Debbie Ford for you this week is that how you see yourself gets mirrored back to you from the world around you. So how do you see yourself? When you look at yourself, what is it that you see? How do you talk to yourself? What is the conversation that you are deliberate about having with yourself? Danae, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to a new week. How you talk to yourself is the most intimate conversation that you will ever have with anyone. So you can just as well pay attention to getting better at it. And I'd like to suggest a simple daily exercise for you this week. Every day for the next week, when you put yourself to bed, take a minute to talk to yourself and remind yourself that you are doing your best. I know that you are doing your best and trying your hardest, and I'm here to tell you that it's enough. But the truth, however, is that even when we do our best, it's no guarantee that things will turn out the way we want them to. We can give our full 100% and still not realize the goals we set. And what then? When our plans don't work out, we have a simple choice. We can stop doing our best. Or we can get up tomorrow morning and do our best again. In this, I always feel guided by a piece of wisdom I heard a long time ago that says, the true master always has clear intent and also accepts whatever happens as the perfect outcome. Can I do my best today, and when I go to bed tonight, accept that however the day turned out was perfect? Can I create and surrender? Create and surrender, like taking a deep breath in but then also letting it go. Create and let go of the attachment. Create and let go. The best writing on doing your best I've ever come across is by Don Miguel Ruiz in the book The Four Agreements. And here's just a little taste for you. He says, always do your best, but understand that your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. So tonight, when you put yourself to bed, and also every other night this week, take a moment to check in with yourself and remind yourself, you are indeed doing your best, and tomorrow you will try again. If you're ready, you can close your eyes and let's slip away into this journey and into this week together. Antoinette, a very good morning, happy Monday. And Michelle, good morning, happy Monday to you. Right, you can close your eyes, and here we go, starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, while you feel yourself rise with every inhale, and feel your body slowly fall with every exhale, let's have a conversation about the amazing teacher that your breath can be. For a moment, bring your attention to the inhale. What does it feel like when you inhale and you feel your body rise? The inhale feels like taking action. It feels like doing something, like creating. Feel your strength rise with every inhale. And then bring your attention specifically to the exhale. Experience the softening, the letting go, the collapse that the exhale brings. Your breath can be a great teacher in this regard. Is one better than the other? Is the inhale, the rise, the creating, the taking action, is that better than the let go, the softening, the collapse? And if it were, it would probably be possible to say, well, then I'm only going to inhale, or I'll inhale more and exhale less because one is better than the other. And clearly, it's not. Clearly, getting up and doing your best, taking action and creating is a beautiful part of being human. But can we equally enjoy and embrace the other, the opposite side of being human? The letting go, the trusting, the letting go of the attachment to what we're creating. How are you doing at this balance? Have you fully realized that you can only rise if you also have rest? Have you realized that you can create at your highest potential even when you're able to completely let go of the attachment to what you're creating? Create and also let go. Take action and also rest. We have the last few breaths of this phase to do together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle out down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left, and also lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we possibly can be right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. So with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, see yourself standing at the start of a brand new week. See your toes sticking over the edge and see yourself ready to dive in. Take your next big breath. So let's take a look at our week ahead. As we step into this new week, let's be intentional and not just walk into the week on autopilot. What is already known about your week ahead? What is already in the calendar? As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, walk yourself through the week ahead. Take a stroll through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and remind yourself of some of the things that you need to get done this week. What are some of the people that you need to see this week? And what are some of the places you need to go this week? Take your next big breath. What are you creating this week? What are you deliberately pouring your energy into? Do you have an intention for this week? Or do you have a specific goal? These questions can easily be overwhelming. especially if we have fear around what we need to create, or we feel we need to create. And I always want to remind you that creating is not just the physical thing, the project that we need to sign off on, or the piece of art we're creating. Everything we do is an act of creation, even just how I show up this week, my intention for how I will deal with my life this week. That is an act of creating. What are you pouring your energy into this week? Take your next big breath. Take a moment to transport yourself to the end of the next week. And go through a mental checklist for the week. When you get yourself to the end of the week, what are the things you'd like to check off this list? What are the things for which you'd like to say, I got this done, I got that done? What are the things for which you'd like to say, I made progress on this one, or I started on that one? Take your next big breath. Do you often feel like you're giving it your all, but life keeps throwing you curveball after curveball? The message this morning from Don Miguel Ruiz was, simply keep trying your best. Your choices are to do your best or to stop trying your best. And every morning we can make that decision again. We could say, yesterday was too hard, I don't want to try my best again. Or we could say, it's a new day, a new opportunity for me to simply do my best. Don Miguel Ruiz reminds us that doing our best might not look the same every day. Some days we have more energy, other days we don't. Some days we are healthy and feel strong, and other days we aren't. But on every day we can do our best, even if our best today doesn't quite look the same as our best yesterday. What is your relationship with doing your best? Do you judge yourself if your best does not look the same as your best yesterday? Take your next big breath. I'll remind you of that old wisdom that says the true master always has perfectly clear intent and also accepts whatever happens as the perfect outcome. This is exactly what we're doing with our Monday morning meditation. Can you set a clear intention for this week? And every morning this week, every day this week, can you start your day again with a clear intention? And then not be disappointed if the day worked out differently. Can you have peace in the fact that you did your best? And at the end of the day, accept however the day turned out as perfect. Take your next big breath. So here is a practice for this week. And it doesn't have to just be for this week, it could be for every day. But this week, see if you can put this into practice. When you put yourself to bed, when you tuck yourself in, can you have this conversation with yourself? Can you tell yourself, I know you're doing your best? Can you tell yourself, however today turns out is perfect? And can you tell yourself that tomorrow you have the opportunity to do your best again? Try it out one more time. As you put yourself to bed, have this conversation with you. I know you're doing your best. However this day turned out is perfect. And tomorrow you have the opportunity to do your best again. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every cell of your body. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. When you're able to treat yourself gently, with kindness, when you're able to have these conversations with yourself, I know that you are doing your best. Instead of judging yourself for every small mistake. This reminds me of a thought by, try to remember who said this. Her name will come to me. Louise Hay, there we go. Louise Hay said, "You've been criticizing yourself for so long, and it hasn't really helped, has it? It's not like you stopped making mistakes." She said, "Try approving of yourself and see if that makes a difference." When we stop criticizing ourselves and start being kind to ourselves, we start finding peace in what we see when we look at ourselves. And when we come to a place of peace with ourselves, the world mirrors that back to us. The world responds to us differently when we really fall in love with ourselves. So I'll share with you again Debbie Ford's message for us today. She said, "When you make peace with yourself, the world will mirror back that same level of peace." She says the world mirrors yourself back to you. If you love, nourish, and appreciate yourself internally, it will show up in your external life. If you want more love, give more love to yourself. If you want acceptance, then give yourself acceptance. If you admire greatness in another human being, it is your own greatness that you're seeing. Live in the knowledge that you are a gift to the world. It is time to search out your uniqueness, applaud and acknowledge yourself, and let your own light shine. The world responds to how you see yourself. And Don Miguel Ruiz reminds us that if you're just doing your best, and if you can remind yourself that you are indeed doing your best, even if it doesn't look the same every day, then you'll find yourself in a place where you're beginning to be at peace with yourself. Because no matter how today turns out, I can have acceptance for it. And I can remind myself that tomorrow I can try again. And slowly in this conversation, I start being at peace with what I see in the mirror. If I can be at peace with what I see in the mirror, then I walk through this world at peace. And the world's reaction to me being in this world will also be peace. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the opportunity to step into a new week, to have a blank canvas, to make new brushstrokes on. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for seeing clearly how when I have peace with myself, then I am less reactive to the world around me. And of course, if I am less reactive to the world around me, I'll start seeing a different response from the world around me. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning to have a deep appreciation for being human, which means developing a deep appreciation for imperfection. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for a deep appreciation for the act of trying, the act of doing one's best regardless of how hard it might be. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for jumping into this week along with us. Colette, good morning. Vivian, good morning. Happy Monday. I trust that you will spread your wings, fly into this week, and create at your highest potential. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Danae. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you, Beatrix. Thank you, Danae. I hope you're excited for the week ahead, because we get to try again. Lots of love to you all. Ciao, ciao.